dude.
Awesome stuff. Oh yeah, it's on the YouTube streaming thing.
Yeah, it is.
How does OBS work for that?
Hello, everyone.
Same sort of setup.
Sorry, what do you mean, Steve?
Because like if you're streaming to Twitch, you could just
I could what?
use OBS, can't you?
I'm using OBS for YouTube too.
I've never tried it. That's cool.
Yeah, actually, you are probably also people can probably hear you too on the stream.
That's cool. Hello, dude.
Hello, Ricky. I think I'm just gonna open my mic. Wait a sec.
We've already got verbs in chat.
Can you hear me, Steve?
Yes, I can hear us.
Right. Hello, Ricky, and hello, Levan, who is a friend of mine. He says it's really quiet. Is it quiet? I can change that. Maybe.
Yeah, it is quiet.
Oh. Hello. Yeah. Is it getting any better? Is it me or is it the mic?
It's the microphone. Maybe you got some input. Settings you can tweak on open.
Probably, yeah, I can do some here.
Because you're coming on my PC going pretty nice now. But,
yeah.
But through OBS,
Is it still quiet to the people looking to the stream?
It's hard to say for a 30-second delay or something.
Yes. I'll just wait.
Do you have any music playing?
Yeah. Is this coming through to you too? Or is that actually?
That's quite as well.
Right.
I probably hear it, but turn it up. Because the Discord's much.
Oh yeah, of course.
I think I can hear music. It's quiet.
Aha. There's an echo going on, apparently. I think, wait. Ah. Can you say something, Steve?
Hello.
Again?
Hello.
Okay. Ich hoffe, das ist jetzt besser, Levan. Yeah. Yes, maybe I should just wear headphones. I think this would be the best idea. Wait a sec. Alright, I will do that.
Alright.
I have some headphones here. Okay. This should be better now, as far as I know. Because there should be no sound other than my voice now. Hopefully.
Yep. Was the last stream you did quiet as well, or?
Well, you weren't talking there, so that was all good. So that was not completely quiet. I had some music playing.
Yeah.
Is it better to the stream people? I hope so. Alright. It's working now. Okay.
Cool.
So, what are we doing today? I'm going to explain a bit what we're doing. We are modeling some bird cages. Yeah, for the greenhouse environment we're working on. So last time...
And for burp.
and for burp, which is the new thing.
It's the new rage. Everyone's talking about.
Yeah. Oh yeah, actually, can you say something again, Steve? Ah.
Hello?
That's cool.
You discovered
Yeah,
something?
because people can probably still hear you because you are, which is good. Because I can mix like desktop, yeah,
on your desktop.
which is cool.
Yeah.
I might actually have to put you
That's
a bit quieter, maybe, don't know. Should work now.
Alright,
I think that's better now. So last time we were doing some pots, as I remember. And
that was kind of a meme back
yeah,
then.
that's true.
We're just
Oh, we still need.
No one takes
No. We still need some pot custom sticker on Discord, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, ich mache ihn ein bisschen lauter, Leber. Danke dir. So yeah, we have the greenhouse environment, which is a new environment we're working on. And in this environment, the player will also find not only greenhouses, but also a bird, which people now called burp on the Discord server, which is pretty good. So what else do we have here? Where's the burp? Just gonna put this in here.
I could commit the map.
Oh yeah, that'd be great, man. Then
Shouldn't take too long.
I hope not.
Alright,
Okay.
let's see.
Because so Steve is probably going to send the new version of this map here to me, so I can actually show it on the stream. Okay, but we also need bird cages in this environment. Loads of bird cages. There are some in the environment already, like big piles of them. This is all story related stuff we can talk about. But we need even more birdcage piles, which are even bigger. But if we have bigger piles, we need a variant of this cage which is actually low poly, or more low poly than this version, because this version is actually quite complex. And if we have literally hundreds of them, this might actually get a bit performance heavy. So that's what I'm working on right now, is creating a low poly variant of this birdcage. Yeah.
It'd be quite nice as well to have, if we're going to have big piles of these, like the main bulk could be just draped in sheet. It'd be kind of nice to kind of block the noisy visual, you know, right in the middle of a pile.
Oh, you mean like with sheet, like covered up, like with some clothing?
Yeah,
that's a nice idea.
That'd be quite nice, and it would kind of block some line of sight as well. Be a bit kind of easier to read.
That's very true.
And that would save a lot of polys.
That would also save a lot of polygons.
You can sink the canal now, dude.
Perfect. The map arrived. Let me just... Yeah, this looks okay. This cage. Quite low poly. Quite low poly. It's not perfect. It's okay. I'm going to create a light map quickly. Last time I didn't know that the desktop sound of the music that was playing in the background was actually being recorded. So I tried to record the music with the microphone too, which is probably quite messy in the stream. I guess that's... the audio is a bit fucked up.
Yeah.
Unprofessional beginner streaming problems.
That's what we're all about.
Okay. Do you think I should commit in Unreal, sync in Unreal? Or actually...
Yeah, you can do, yeah. Should work.
We changed it up before, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's change the map. Okay. Alright. Now refresh and synchronize.
Made me think the other day, last night when that bug was happening, that it's probably going to be worth imaging our server.
Yeah.
It's not like we're going to lose anything at the moment because everything's like backed up on.
Yeah, you're right.
Free systems at the moment.
That's actually very true, and we should probably do that.
Yeah, I don't think we're in like any immediate danger because when I set it up, I put a brand new drive in it. But
yeah, we should probably better do it. I mean, this would be really not cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we wouldn't lose anything though because, like I say, we've got it on both options here as well. It would just be annoying.
That's true. Yeah, it would be really annoying, dude. We'd lose some time there.
Yeah. Also, I noticed when my last energy bill came that having the server on
isn't ideal, right?
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah. Yeah, they eat quite some energy, don't they?
Yeah, I'll probably be just switching it to on and off
Yeah,
as much as I
yeah,
can.
makes sense.
I think it's been on, just left on for like maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I know it was on all time, the whole time. That was actually quite handy, but yeah,
which is really great. Yeah, I used to do it at the beginning as
Yeah.
well, but yeah,
Costs too much. Better not doing that. Okay, it's still synchronizing. This takes a bit, but it will be done soon. So in that time, I'm going to finish the cage actually. Okay, so that's the simple low poly cage. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna create big piles. Low poly group 1. I could literally like simulate it as physics in Blender. I'll try that. Okay, let's do this. This is funny. Okay, how does that work? I gotta remember how this works. I never used like physics so long ago. Collision, and this needs to be a rigid body. Cylinder? Nah. Convex hull? Yeah. What's the button to simulate? P? No. G? No. I forgot. I completely forgot how this whole physics system works in Blender. Blender simulate physics. Let's check this out. Jesus, it's loud.
Holy shit!
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, I'm
What's happening?
I'm experimenting with exiles in the apartments and got
Oh.
mobbed.
0.3. And if you run the simulation now, you'll see that
yeah, I'm just adding like
gotta go to Blender game.
a few spawners.
Yeah.
Kind of like down in this basement level.
Yeah. Wait, I gotta find out how this works. Oh god.
Ounces, which is exact 0.3. So let's start the simulation and see what it looks like. So as you can see,
Okay, this is not a good idea. This doesn't work at all. It's not. No, not static. There we go. Rigid body. But it's not being rendered. Why it's not rendered? No, not invisible. Collision bounds. Cylinder. Jesus, no, we don't do this. This is just stupid. Thought it was a cool idea, but no, it's not. It's definitely not a cool idea. Yes, Ricky, it's a burp cage. You're right. It's actually a burp cage. How's burp doing anyway? Oh. There are modified assets which you need to be able to check out as they are locked on a head revision. Ask me later. Streets. I don't mind about streets now. Okay, I got the map.
Cool.
Let's have a look how the map looks. Ooh. It's new content.
You may have some really funky lighting because you've got your build date
Yeah,
still, I think.
it is really,
But it was
it's
funky.
funky and like laggy as absolutely crazy.
Yeah, we're going
It says texture streaming pool is over whatever. Yeah,
Really?
I had this before in this map. I don't know why. Don't know.
That might be because of the missing build data.
Yes, probably. Yeah, it went actually away after I was building. So, okay, the SCP already added the bird cages. Perfect, yeah. We got the bird cages here. And now we just need bigger piles of them. Cool. So let's create the bigger piles. Manually, I guess. Okay. Alright, let's just copy them, copy loads of them. Like that. It will be a lot of cages, man.
Yeah.
And we're saving a lot of draw calls too. That way. These huge chunks. Okay. Not that easy to actually place them right. It's a bit goofy, these big piles, I have to say. I think this idea with the sheet is really good. Makes them a bit more solid, you know. I mean, I made them in the low poly variants. I made like the cage pieces a bit thicker, so they're not, you know, so anti-aliasing doesn't go absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
But it's still funky, right? It's a lot of noise.
Yeah. It's just a lot of, yeah, exactly, yeah. Just a lot of edges on screen, isn't it?
Yeah, like the edge overdraw thing, or how's it called? Like that simulator, how was it called? The what's it? Edge overdraw, quad overdraw. Quad overdraw optimization view mode will probably go absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
To the people that don't know what this is, it's actually a really handy tool in Unreal. I just got to show that quickly. There's optimization view modes here. Yeah, it's a lot of burp cages, Ricky. Loads of them. There is the quad overdraw optimization view mode. So essentially here, blue is good and red is really bad. And overdraw happens when you have in the 3D room a lot of vertices really near to each other, behind each other. So in this case, the foliage of course is going crazy, like the trees, because there's a lot of planes intersecting, also the grass, but it can be changed really differently. So, but that's the reason why foliage in games, plants and nature is always that problematic to render, because of all these planes intersecting. So the more of these cages we have, the more quad overdraw we'll get. And that's why Steve suggested to actually cover them up with clothing, so they're a bit more solid than just see-through, which is actually a good idea. Would also fit to these hanging clothes on the ceiling, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
actually change the music. Right.
Be
Right.
sec, Dave.
Oh, what do you mean, Ricky? You mean like the cages in Blender, or? Oh, probably in Blender. I think I see what you mean. Like all these gets really pixelated, right? I guess it's because it's really noisy, right? But sadly, we just have to go through it, I guess. Yeah. Oh, you mean the blue stuff before? Or the view you see right now, like in Blender in the program? I think this could be our first group. It's a lot of cages, isn't it? Yeah. Let's create a light map for that. So, as some of you know, just to explain this again, light maps we need this to calculate all the shadows. Sorry for the music being really loud. We need these light maps to calculate all the shadows. So this is a light map here. So if there's some light coming in that part of the mesh, it will be literally like drawn onto this map. But these maps have to be really low resolution, right? Because if the texture already is quite high, and then also the shadow and light maps would also be really high, this would be really bad for the performance. So shadow maps are normally like really low resolution, like really low, like 64 by 64 pixels is actually quite high. It's tiny, right? It's like, it's tiny. So what you need then is, in such a resolution, if you draw a pixel, of course it won't be exactly like around the shape. It will overlap, right? Because the pixels are bigger than what the resolution here can actually do. So that's why you actually have like some space between each part of the model. So there's some additional room, so shadows of this part don't bleed over to this part of the mesh. So you have clean lighting and not just random black glitches and black artifacts on your shadow meshes. If that makes sense, I hope. So, but this is actually the real amount of pieces of this pile. And as you can see, the pieces get tiny. We can scale them up a bit. Something like, yeah, like that. I think that's cool. Hello, Steve. Steve is back.
Here's some tutorial stuff.
Yes, it's about light maps.
So important.
So damn important.
Yeah.
Now I don't know who's actually watching, and I guess probably also people that don't know about light maps, or about game dev stuff, maybe more about 3D stuff, but maybe not game dev stuff. So I don't know. It probably makes sense to tell a bit something about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes.
Alright. So this is actually a finished light map. Now we just need some collision. I just take some collision from another group we have before. Some really rough collision is enough in this case, because we don't gonna get stuck on the mesh. I think that'll do. Okay. Birdcage group 1. O1. I just call it low poly. Nah, I call it group of 4. Okay. Let's import this into the game. Group of 4. Alright. There's probably quite some polygons still. Yeah, quite some vertices actually. This pile. Okay, now apply the material net. And there we go. That's the pile textured. Beautiful. It's still not a huge pile. It's bigger, but not way bigger. So if you really want to like crazy big piles that go underneath the ceiling, I think we need something different, Steve. Yeah. Oh man, the map is so laggy. Okay, yeah. Hey, Pixel 153. How do you achieve such great lighting in Unreal Engine? Are you using HDRI for the game or what? Well, we're achieving this because we have Steve.
We're not actually using HDR.
No, we're not using HDR. No.
But we are using adaptive brightness.
Yes.
So it kind of levels out the values by just increasing or lowering the brightness as you go into darker or brighter, which is really handy.
We learned that. First we didn't use it, but now we have it, and it actually pays off. But yes, otherwise the lighting is actually quite straightforward, right, Steve? It's actually quite. It's not absolutely magic stuff, but it looks crazy good. I think it's literally just a direct light. What was it? What was the setup again? Directional light and stationary and some skylights, and that's basically it.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to fill in the gaps because you're a bit laggy on my.
Right.
Yeah, so we have like a stationary directional light, which is kind of like a mixture of dynamic and static. So it can generate static bounce light, but it also generates direct dynamic light. so you can have like dynamic shading on moving objects. And
That's the deal.
but that is the deal. But we try to use as much static as possible.
Yes.
And the mixture is just really nice because you get this nice sort of alive feel with the dynamic shadows, but you also get the quality of static light build on like dark interiors and stuff. And we have quite a lot because it's like this apocalyptic kind of
that's true.
It's a lot of darkness indoors and
stuff. Like the thing is, when we started the game, it was a big indoor environment only, and we always planned to make some bigger environment like outside in a city, what we also did now. But when we actually were doing it, the whole lighting setup needed a bit to change, or needed to be adjusted accordingly, because then we had actually interior and exterior lighting at the same time, which is really different, right? So
and that was kind of the point where we figured out we needed to use some kind of HDR or adaptive brightness, like going from a really dark
of a really dark what, sorry, again?
The really dark interior of like the entire institute level. The whole thing's like inside, and it's just basically almost pitch black.
It's dark by default, and you just light it up here and there a bit. Whereas if you have a sunlight, which actually also shines into windows and on bigger open spaces, I think it's different.
I mean, our sunlight is like really it's too bright. But the adaptive. It's not.
Actually, you keep cutting out. You still here? Sometimes I think you cut out.
It's happened to mine too. Probably because you.
I guess besides the stream. That's cool though. I think the point came around. Okay. So we have these cages now, Steve, and I think like this big pile here we have here is actually 22,000 vertices already. And that's just one pile. So, Steve is gone. I think the connection broke. I'm gonna record him. Hello.
That sounds better for now.
Yes, I think.
But give
I
it
think
time.
it's better.
Yeah, it's way better.
Wonderful. There we go. All right. I was just saying that we might actually want to rethink the system with the cages, because they are like 22k actually, like one big pile. You hear me?
Yeah, it's doing the same thing. I think. 22k tries.
Vertices, for a big pile.
But
I mean.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Okay. We could do. Could kind of both reduce the amount we're going to put in there and reduce the complexity.
You mean just less cages?
Yeah,
Yeah.
less, or at least less cages that you can just see straight
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I mean, if we have them covered in cloth, you don't even have to have the cage underneath.
Not really. It depends a bit if you really can look underneath it. I don't know how we're going to cover it with cloth exactly.
Well, let's say we had like a big stack of 20
Yeah.
of them
Yeah.
all together. If there was one sheet that covered all,
Yeah.
it could basically reach the floor. And then we could just dress it with uncovered cages
That's
around
true.
it.
I'll try that then.
That'd be one idea. It'd be kind of like that tablecloth we did
Yeah.
for Institute.
Yeah.
That might
Alright,
work.
I'll try that. I'll just try that right now. Okay, so let's add some clothing. Just some big clothing sheet on top of the cages. Something like that. Just gotta subdivide the plane a lot. And then I'm going to drag the whole thing on top of it. And manually try to make it look like it's cloth. I know back then I also used the Blender physics clothing simulation thing.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's right.
it was a bit janky though, don't know. Not really ideal. It was just a bit hard to get the right settings. It just looked like the material of the cloth, like how it behaves and how stiff it is, was a bit hard to set up correctly. I just do it manually now. I think this might actually work out. There's this wonderful proportional editing tool.
That's
it's
great,
such
man.
a great tool.
It's really cool.
Yeah, which you can actually turn on down in this bar here. Or you can just actually press O, which is the shortcut. And then you can just scroll and actually set up the Muji. M-U-J. I don't even know how to pronounce the name. You're right, why not let gravity do it? That was the idea I had before. There is some physics simulation thing in Blender here. But this is actually a bit buggy and maybe a bit more time consuming than if I just do it quickly like this. But yeah, this might actually also just look like shit what I'm doing here. So we'll see. I'm trying it out, gotta try it out. If this is really not working out, I'm gonna just use the Blender thing. Physics simulation. Can you actually hear the music in the stream? I don't know. I hope you can.
I don't think so.
Because it's actually music from the game to anyone who's interested.
Yeah, I can't hear it on your stream, man. I could hear it on the last one, though, the big one. Last week, whatever. I don't know what's changed since that one, but.
Oh. I think now people can hear it. I think now people should hear it. Like really. really quiet in the background.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Cool.
So calm, man. Love the
Yeah,
train.
isn't it? Yeah,
It's
love
great.
it. So, we have a big ugly pile of polygons now. We need a bit more subdivision. Yeah. I think this is going somewhere. Although, we need subdivision surface. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, it's okay. It's always the edges that look a bit weird. But it's okay, I think. I think it's okay. Actually, maybe like that. Yeah. Don't know. I think with a proper texture, this could actually be okay. If it's like a really nice clothing texture that has some wrinkles in it. I think we might get away with this lazy stuff.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, that's true. Man, this track always reminds me of the first
First demo.
first demo. We could actually play the fucking first demo on stream. That'd be cool.
That'd be so funny.
Wow.
That'd be so funny. It's so
Yeah.
funny.
I mean,
Not in a
not anything like the new version. The current version.
It's I mean, there's a lot of things I want to fix in this version as well, but the original is almost embarrassing.
Almost, just almost.
Almost. Yeah.
Just really close to really bad. But no, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, maybe it is embarrassing. I haven't seen it in ages.
I think
So
it's not
maybe,
embarrassing. It depends a bit.
There's still time.
Yeah, it depends a bit which version.
Yeah.
And actually, I don't know if my friend is still looking, Levan, but he actually played the version back then. So he's.
And how long ago was that?
Oh
that you
god.
played it?
The new version he played not too long ago, but the old one, this has to be like when we start there. Right, so 3 years ago. Definitely 3 years, yeah. Crazy.
That's crazy, man.
It's just
That is
absolutely mental.
Yeah. That's some patience.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really describe myself as a patient.
Nah, man.
But
Me neither.
Yeah.
Not myself, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think of the clothing if you see it? It's a bit wanky.
Well, that's not a good word.
What is wanky?
Just, I told you to Google it, but maybe don't.
Oh.
Wonky, I think is the word.
Oh.
You look
Wonky. It just sounds like a funny word. But wonky means
yeah.
just like
Wonky is like
if I translate it, it just says unstable in German.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I mean.
Yes, wonky is a good word. Wanky.
Oh,
Not so
wanky.
much. Yeah, that's what you said the first time. Yeah.
Wanky, it just. Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean that.
I mean, you can say that if you want. I don't know.
Hello, Futz. Futz is here.
Hello.
Futz from the Discord server. There's probably only people from Discord server watching. Exact. Spixel153, and I can't see the names of anyone watching, so I can just guess. Alright, let's actually go to a new track. To Skyscrapers, because that's the most atmospheric track we have, I think. Ambient track wise. Of course, Ricky's from a Discord server. So there's Ricky, there's Futz, there's MewJ. So that's 3 Discord members. And then there's my friend,
nice.
And then there's Spixel, and then, oh, that's 5 people, yeah. That's how many people are watching, so that's it.
That's the deal.
That's okay. Yeah, I gotta say, manual clothing modeling is just actually a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's actually literally a nightmare. Tris 2 quads. No, fuck.
Dave, those pipes you modelled absolutely ages ago for the
The
Institute.
metal ones. Yeah.
Did we ever get a subdivided version of that?
Oh, for splines, I mean.
Yeah.
I think not. I think actually not. I can do that.
That would be cool. Yeah. No, it's not a priority, but
Okay, I'll check this out.
cool.
What are you working on right now?
Just some detailed stuff for the apartment.
Nice.
Not really sure what to do with some of these rooms, so they're probably going to change again before they're finished, but
Right.
just going to put something in place so we can kind of, you know, test some layouts.
Yeah,
and that
makes
kind of
sense. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's the deal.
Okay. I wish the map was actually built and I could actually play this stuff, but it's like too laggy. Just gotta build it at some point. Okay. still really time consuming. This fucking clothing. And I'm not really happy with it either. Not sure if I like it. Yeah, it's okay. I think next time I'll just check out this Blender stuff. Physics. Yeah. Don't know with the cages, dude. This is a bit messy, isn't it?
What's
The whole
messy?
cage stuff. But we need them. They're important for the story. I think we need some what's the word? Wrinkles. We need wrinkles in the cloth, I think.
Yeah.
Otherwise it just looks really unreal.
Oh, dude, these note meshes.
Oh, you got them in?
Yeah, but this is example of crazy situations where the simplest thing breaks game
Really?
systems. Yeah, it's a really quick fix, but like because it hasn't got a collision, the note system doesn't work because you can't pick them up because you can't trace to their collision
Yeah.
box.
Damn.
I just add a box.
Dude, that's crazy. Jesus. That's good to know. Muji, are you going to remove the cages underneath the cloth? Yes, definitely. Like a few of them, not all of them. Like some should like be viewable, but yeah, most of them. Exactly, it's just to save polygons, because just having these big piles of cages, with the like in the whole room, like loads of these piles, there'll likely be like, I don't know, 200, 300,000 vertices just for some bird cages, which is a bit mental, isn't it? So yeah, I'm gonna remove them afterwards. Just use them first as some kind of guideline where how I move the cloth, like where to. That's really handy. But yeah, we need some wrinkles. We need some good looking wrinkles. It's a nightmare to do this. I should just have simulated this in Blender. Don't know. It's actually okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I like the idea of playing the old versions on stream though.
Yeah, that'd be really good. Really cool. I mean, it's probably going to be more entertaining to us than anyone else because we're the only people with context.
Yeah.
And it'd just be funny
Yeah,
for
for us
us.
would be just
Might be interesting though for other people.
yeah, especially people that have played the alpha. I think
Yeah.
anyone else might be a bit like, okay, is that the game you're working on, or
It would be really interesting as well to show the original Streets map before it
oh
got
yeah,
destroyed.
dude,
It's so different.
a
It's just,
beautiful, beautiful map.
I mean, at least the yeah, really cool, just really bad.
Executed, I guess.
Yeah, some nice
Nice
ideas,
ideas,
though.
yeah.
I was a fan of
Yeah,
some of this.
nice ideas, but I don't know,
Just not
just
done
a bit
well.
mad,
Yeah.
if you want to.
It was early days though, and so
Yeah.
it's like wasn't a whole lot there to show, but
Exactly.
yeah, just the foundation of it was pretty bad to start with.
Yeah, that's true.
I did like that whole thing we had with the first scene though, where you're navigating around that central position.
Definitely, man. That was my favorite part. Yeah.
Scene. Really cool, yeah. And I do really like that concept that we had on the street, where you can you have to traverse up and down the street to find parts of
Definitely.
the
I'm just gonna open this map now. How's it called? Streets
Yeah.
Legacy. That's it.
Yes.
Okay, people watching. So be prepared for the first version of. Don't know. Some of you might. Yeah. Some of you played the alpha. Don't know. And this map is actually the one that existed before that one, and we got rid of it because it was just too complex. It was just a bit too mad.
It would have been a nightmare for optimizing as well.
Yes.
Just wouldn't
Everything
work.
was just way too big.
Too much vision, on
Yeah,
distance.
long distances, exactly, especially. It's loading. It's loading. There we go. Oh, he has to come. Oh, how this looks. Jesus. He's compiling shaders. This will take a bit. While he's doing that, I'm just gonna continue with my wonderful wrinkles, which is so much fun, really. Huge fun.
I might get that PowerPoint together for the burb notes.
For what, sorry?
Voice actor for the burb notes.
Yeah.
That would be nice to.
That would be really cool, man.
Okay. Just gonna make a quick thing for it. I just got that old one, yeah.
Control S Marcus says, good night everybody, the mesh is not dense, but maybe you can use the sculpt mode for wrinkles. That's true. Good night, man. Thanks for watching. And yes, you're right, we could actually use the sculpting. But yeah, it's really low poly. I think it might actually be a bit problematic, but maybe I can actually try to shape it a bit like that. That's true. Good shout.
Is it easy to subdivide in Blender?
It's very easy. Oh Jesus, that's the old map. I got it. Oh my god. Okay, the lighting is completely broken. So yeah. This is how the city once looked. This is crazy. This is absolutely a nightmare. Jesus. Oh yeah, there was some long thing where you had to walk down. Like there's all these really long corridors where there's basically nothing going on, right? Like how do you should you are you supposed to fill this with content? Like, and what should the player just walk straight? I mean, this is just totally stupid. I don't know why we were thinking this is a cool idea. It is visually probably, and it probably makes sense realistic wise, but everything is so huge. Also, this plaza here, which is just some random plaza, it's huge. Right, you could just have a whole football field in it. I like this area with these industrial buildings here. With the oh, there's a company called Davenport. Steve made some fun of my name.
Oh yeah. No, that's an actual name.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh god, this is all so broken. But yeah, it's still here. So there's all these stairwells that just look like absolute dog shit. This was all block out, you know, so this was not supposed to look really good, but it's still kind of crazy to see what we were doing.
It's funny to
Yes.
think I'm a little bit behind, but you're just on stream at the moment. You're looking at the little back alley. It's crazy to think that that was like supposed to be this really narrow space, and it's
I
still
just want to
quite
say
big.
that. Oops, where is it? Where is the back? This place here was supposed to be like this really, yeah, like this really closed, tight space. But it's huge. Like this is the player perspective right here. And it's just absolutely huge. It's huge, 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 huge. Yeah. Well, then there was some apartment buildings, which are just empty here. I love this room though. And then there's another big alley, back alley. The idea was though that this is the central piece here, like the central area with this water, some canal piece, and the player literally walks like in a big circle around it, and in various places you would actually have a look at the centerpiece again, and that was actually a nice concept, I think, still. So the player comes from here, goes like that, goes like this, through here, like this, 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 like this. And then just mark the centerpiece in blue. This was like the centerpiece, and on various places like here, you could look at it, and here you could look at the center, and here you could look at the center. That was a nice concept, but the spacing was just mental. Like, I don't know what we were thinking. It's just so much space to fill with detail, and like this building here.
It could have been broken up into smaller
Totally.
meshes as well, really.
Yeah. All these buildings consist of hundreds of meshes, actually, which is a draw call per mesh. Which this map already has 10,000 actors. Right, 10,000 fucking models for a empty map, basically. So all the details still to come. It's just the buildings here in their plain status. So absolutely inefficient, and this definitely wouldn't have worked out. At some point we would probably had to change the whole concept if we stick with this map. So at some point Steve was really saying, let's fuck this map. Let's create something from scratch, and that's what we did then. That was the best idea we ever had.
It was difficult though to do that.
Yeah, definitely. Because this was already quite far, right? There was like a whole concept for what's going to happen here. Like, so there's a train station down here, which was like the main goal, like it is still in the game. But also the train station is just architectural, quite uninteresting, I think, and too big. It's just like the platform alone. If you come up here, it's just huge. Like, it's so much open space in a first-person game. This is just too much, I guess. There's a wonderful train though standing here.
Oh, the coal tower as
Yeah.
well. Can you?
Can I what? Sorry.
You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to play here.
Well,
We'll see how it goes. Actually, not like this anymore, Muji. Muji asks, does the new map have a lot of meshes for one building as well? It has way less because we scaled the pieces a bit differently. So we just have less pieces per building. It's still not perfect, I guess. Could be better, right? Like the whole optimization thing.
Yeah.
This would probably be fixed if we only use. Oh, we're in the game. If we would only use like complete big models for one building and not just like a lot of small ones. But the problem is, like, when you have interior and exterior, at some point you just gotta make it connected, and you don't want to. If you have a lot of these areas, you don't want to always have the same bloody building, so you want to have some diversity, which is probably best with the modular set, but the modular set consists of loads of separated objects, so there's some kind of some balance you gotta do, I guess. So this is the station, the train station, the old train station. I'm walking around here, and there's actually a coal tower that's still working, so you could rotate the tower and spawn coal. So these balls are actually coal, and you'd had to fill the train with coal. The old train had some opening at the top where the coal was flowing in. That was actually a fun idea. Still like that idea though.
Yeah.
But yeah. Don't know, down there it's just the big train station plaza. It's just huge. Everything is huge. It's just really hard to fill these spaces, I think.
Yeah. We had a big team working on it.
With a big team, yeah. With a big team, you could probably do it nicely. There's this terrace building too, which consists of so many models. It's just crazy. There's some rooms in here. Oh god. It's all empty though, and all boring. There was a hotel, supposed to be a hotel here. Some hotel lobby. There's some hotel puzzle. That puzzle we actually used somewhere else in the new map. So yeah, that was the state of what? When was that, dude? I don't remember. It's cool.
Quite a while ago now. It was probably the months following the first alpha that we did.
The first, oh yeah, true. And the first alpha was, that was
Long time ago. Well, 2 years.
2 years now. I think less than 2 years. Yeah, definitely less than 2 years. Like more than half. I think it was in quite some time ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, this map has 10,000 actors, right? Let's just keep this in mind and let's switch to the new map. And note that this is not detailed at all. This is just plain walls. A plain boring map without any gameplay elements. The new map has 7,000 actors and is completely full with stuff. So yeah, this new map runs way better. It's also more compact, as you can see. It's it's way smaller. Everything is just a bit tighter together. It still feels big though, still feels as a big place, I think. There's still big buildings and there's still, you know, quite some big distances you can look at. But it's not this tiny bit too much. Just this piece of madness that just wrecks everyone's PC. So yeah. Oh, this runs so smooth. This runs really smooth. So yeah, anyone who played the second alpha remembers this place. But yeah, as you can see here, the buildings consist of also different pieces, but they're just way less. For example, here there's not like horizontally a few subdivisions, there's just 3 planes here or just 3 planes here, which is still a few per model. There's 1 big plane, for example, only here, whereas there were like a few different small ones here instead. So also same for the roofs. All the roofs are like these big planes on top are 1 big plane again, and not just all these small ones. Will the final map be larger? Not this one. This one will stay like that in size, but this is not the only one, right? There's small maps in the game. This one is actually quite big. I think we should not go any further with size than this. Generally, like for a city, this is just huge. Like performance-wise, I think more like bigger than that will at some point get really bad performance-wise. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff happening here. Where was I stopping? Oh yeah, the cloth. It would actually be funny to play the old version though. Thank you, Marcos. Marcos says he loves how the game looks.
Yeah, I think I just missed loads of your talking because it's all coming out, but it's
back now.
Yeah, the new map isn't physically as big, but the playtime is probably comparable to the old one.
If not longer, I think.
Yeah. So in terms of like playtime, it's about the same.
I'd say so too.
You're just like in the old one, you're just running in a straight line basically. There's just nothing.
Exactly. It's just way too big distances. You just walk straight. That's just boring, right? What we recently trying to add, also, especially in the newer map we're working on. Just open that quick. We're really trying to actually have tighter spaces that are fun to navigate and to play in, and we actually did this way too late. But yeah, we're just starting out really to make really fun environments that are like really fitting perfectly to the enemies we have, to the AI, and to the gameplay, like to the gunplay and the shooter elements we have in the game. So yeah, we really try to, after, like in each room, there should be something going on, something specific for that room. And we kind of borrowed that from Half-Life, and yeah, we literally just looked at how they kind of, success in keeping up a specific pace. And they really do it with specific rhythms and contrasts between puzzles and shooting, puzzles and shooting. It goes back and forth, and that's really important for a shooter, I think. So yeah, we have way smaller spaces here in the new map that are like more cramped detail and with gameplay.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't wait to just have this on the whole game like that, exactly, because we still have some places where this is kind of missing, and we just got to go over them a bit and just add this too. But yeah, something that would be really funny is to, if I just jump into really quick, I'm just gonna end the music and jump into one of the first versions of the game. So yeah.
Dear.
Sorry? Oh dear. So yeah, we have a folder here with loads of Industria versions. The first one is dating back to, well, the really first one is from, like the absolute first one is from the 21st of February 2016. Jesus Christ. This will soon be 4 years ago. But these versions are like, yeah. Oh man. The games back then was called Project 15, because we started with this even 1 year before that, in 2015, right? And this was literally a completely different game, even like.
Audio Jungle.
I don't. Oh, that's that one. That was a game with fixed cameras. That was, yeah, a bit like Silent Hill, right? So you had these spots where the camera would like kind of snap onto you, and you would walk in 3D. So this was a test map to check out how the cameras would work. And that was actually a fun concept, and we really liked it, and we wanted to do more of that. So yeah, this is literally one of the first packaged versions of Industria, if you want. So, Steve, you're still here. I think I'm cutting out. Are you cutting out, maybe? Yeah, Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle indeed. We're breaking the law. Wait a sec, I'm trying to get Steve back here. I think I'm cutting out and he can't hear me. Hello? So yeah, that was 2016. This version has nothing else than just these cameras. So let's get out of this piece of crap. Then next version, 29th of March. Let's have a look into how that looks. That is already called Industria.exe. So yeah. So what you're seeing here is just the craziest thing you can imagine. Like, there's even some sound coming through, I guess. Full screen.
Ah,
Yes, hello.
here we go.
Steve is back.
Hello, dude.
So yeah, this is like the first version that comes close to what we have right now. Yeah, man, that's true, Marcus. It's really good to look back, and it's also a bit crazy. It's just crazy to look at.
Yeah, it totally is, man.
So let's have a new game. Jesus.
Even the buttons don't work.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
So yeah, that's Industria version 0.000 prototype, whatever thing. It's dark as fuck, as you can see. And you can walk like crazy fast. And it's also really laggy, I'm sorry. As a place are different, we added a lot of like Steve added a lot of like how the player moves, like how you stop and start when you walk. But yeah, a lot of the assets are still in the game. I don't know if you can actually go any further here. Yes. Oh god. Sorry, it's really loud. Yeah, it's really loud, sorry. So yeah, people that played the first alpha would actually remember this place. Crazy to play this. You hear Steve? You can see him.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool. There's a bandage here, so that's already in. Can use items, apparently. You can actually pick up this wheel, like it is still in the version in the game. Plug it in.
It's one consistent part of the game.
Yeah.
That wheel.
Can I actually make it quieter? Don't know.
I think it works in this version. You can do it with Windows though.
Oh yeah, there's no lantern yet, it's really dark. Oh, then there's music. I think, yeah, you should probably hear that in the stream. This is one of the first versions of one of the tracks that's still in the game too. We have a lantern. Oh god, it's bright! Jesus, it's bright. These lines in play here are still in the game. Crazy. Man. There's still lantern oil. Oh yeah, and the big corridor. It was still awesome back then to come into this one. It's so good.
It's so
The lantern is broken as hell, yeah. And the audio is going crazy too, because back then we actually had like literally every instrument separated and they would blend in on specific spaces in the map. So for example, in this room here, there's no... Yeah, it looked really like a horror game back then. It was never supposed to be really a horror game, was it?
Not primarily, no.
No. That's the washing powder wash powder you can still pick up in the game. This room is actually already closed. It's not accessible anymore. It's the washroom. Why is it that laggy? I don't get that. Maybe I gotta kill some software. Blender's still open. Oh yeah, 2.8 is still open. Let me close this. Any else? Photoshop is still open. Let me close all these programs really quick. Save some RAM. Oh, an Unreal Engine. Oh no, that's the game. Okay. Oh, lantern oil. Alright, let's use it. How does that work? I don't know how to use items. E. No. T. T. That's it. T for using an item. That's
so
it's
logical.
damn logical. Actually, this version is actually already quite far. We had a version before that was way ugly, way more ugly. What is going on? It's like really jittery.
We also had a version of this early map with the old camera system.
Exactly, like with the static camera system.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And it was like
that
totally
was
different game modes.
completely different. There's a key here we can use. It hurts to play this game actually. It really hurts. I don't have it that. Might be because of the stream. It's really really laggy. T. Okay, there's already the Steam machines behind the store. I think this version we can't access the thing because it was broken. I'm going to end this here. I'm gonna open the next version. I still like the atmosphere of this version though. Still good. Alright, that was 2 months after we started developing really. So that was all built in 2 months basically what you saw. Which is actually fairly decent, I think. It's okay.
Yeah.
So we were not
It's pretty
total
good.
noobs, were we?
Well, by that point, we'd actually built a prototype for like different mechanics, hadn't we?
Yeah.
And then we started this
Yes.
after that. So we sort of spent, I don't know, maybe a few weeks doing a few different mechanics.
Yeah.
And
I remember getting up early every day and working from like basically the whole day. That was shortly after my after I ended school and I had just loads of time back then. I was just like standing up at 8 and just working, and we were coming together on Skype and just worked. That was cool. So that's 2.5 years ago.
that was when I left my
Yeah,
job,
exactly.
and we literally spent 6 months working
Yeah,
full time.
that was so efficient.
Maybe
That
not
was,
even that
I
much.
think, a bit less. Yeah, a bit
But,
less.
yeah.
How many people are working on this? Well, back then, Marcus, we were just the two of us and my flatmate Lucas doing the music. So 3 people. But yeah, like Steve and me basically worked the whole day. Right, that was the main thing. And right now we got joined by someone who's doing character animation, and we also working with 3 voice actors. So now it's essentially 7 people contributing to the project. But Steve is still the only programmer at level design, and I'm still the only modular and texturer for the project. And Lucas is still doing the sound and music. Yeah, and we're really thankful that we have actually our animator Ben, who's doing great animations and helping us a lot with this. Yeah. So let's open the next version. That was, what did I say? 29th of March. New style. I called the folder new style. Yeah. Okay, the next version is actually 1 month later. So let's have a look how this looks. Thanks, Marcus. Okay, this version is different because we changed the whole lighting and the whole style of the game, essentially. You still here, Steve?
Yep, I'm still here. Which version is this now?
This is version. It's from 1 month later after the last one. New game. Oh yeah, this is bugged out. Oh yeah, we're still waking up.
Can't think what we did then.
Well, we changed the whole lighting setup, everything, and we added foliage and loads of new assets.
This is when like the colors were starting.
Yes, that's when the colors actually started to form. It's still really laggy. It's because of the stream. I'm very sorry.
This build in particular is really laggy.
Yeah, that's actually true. So yeah,
I've forgotten what happened, but I'd done something in one of these builds. I don't know if it's this one, but do you remember it made this level just so laggy?
I know what you mean. There was something going on, but we also added foliage. Hey, that was still old textures from cgtextures.com. In the newer versions, we actually have it all custom made by us, which is really cool. So yeah, there's still some sound bugs here, and like the whole movement still feels really stiff and boring compared to the one we have now. The lighting is very different. There's new sounds, and the doors. The door is still loud as fuck. I'm sorry. But yeah, Steve started to do some natural lighting here, which looks really good. Still the same puzzle. T. Sorry for the sound. I just gotta ask repeatedly, are you here, Steve? I just gotta check time by time if you're still here.
Yeah, it's cutting out.
Okay. Right, music is coming in like before. I think a new version of the music too. This room changed a bit from textures. The lamp changed a bit, as you can see. Now it's a circular lamp more than just a big shine. The shadows are just completely wrecked. Like we just had a wrong setting in the spotlight setting here of the lamp, so the shadows are like all really messed up, like the real-time shadows of the lamp. Still off. Yeah.
It was like that for so long as well.
Oh yeah, in this version you can pick up every fucking item you find. So you can literally pick up a candle holder and a teacup. So we wanted to make you able to pick up everything. I don't know why we decided to do that, but it was important for us, apparently.
Kind of wanted sort of limitless possibilities in the potential objects that you might have to use, and so you'd have to kind of think about how to do.
Yes, exactly. Like we wanted to emphasize the puzzle thing, right?
Yeah, but in reality, it was
annoying.
Yeah,
everyone was just asking when playtesting with friends. Okay, but do I need that later or?
Yeah. Oh, do I need the saucer? There's another one here. Maybe I should.
Yeah.
Fill my inventory up with saucer.
So there's a scene coming here, I think. Isn't there? No, not yet in this version. It will come later. Just remember this.
What? Sorry.
Oh, we can actually go through here. Ha! Big stairwell. I'm already at.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so you could go left.
Yeah, but it's just stupid. You can't go up there. Then there's a big corridor. Looks different. Still looks cool, I think. Still the washroom is the same. All the lighting changed. We got some green lighting of these mushrooms. Kind of nice. Then we still have the spectrum here, and I think it might get a bit loud now, if I'm right. Got all these No. Ha! There's going to happen some stuff later, but not in this version. And I don't know which version it was, so I'm like always thinking, is it happening now or not? Okay, let's try to make this puzzle. No, I need stuff for that. I need saucer. No, not saucer, a funnel. Jesus, that takes so much time. Okay. Okay, let's add the glass jar, tea. Let's add the funnel, appetite powder, sulfuric acid, and we get the steam, the rust remover. Oh god! I was just kicked by a chair. We'll see in a second.
Oh yeah.
Just have a look at the chair.
That can still happen.
Yeah,
to this
that can
day.
still happen actually. Tea. Alright, let's have a look at the steam machines really quickly and then leave this ugly demo. Yes, Cronfell. This is a alpha playthrough.
This is the new
This
version.
is the newest version, yay.
Yeah, got a new tech.
What new tech? Yeah, we did have new tech developed the last half a year. We developed new tech, and this is the tech demo. Alright, let's apply the phosphoric acid with T, of course, and apply the key with T too. Oh yeah, in this version the key just disappears and you can't go through the door. Yeah, that's broken. So sadly, we can't go in there, sadly. It's a beautiful room. Okay, let's end this demo. Okay, next version. Next. That was March. Alright, that's fair enough, man. Have a good sleep. It should definitely make for good. Yeah. So then May, what's going on in May? Industrial exit. Jesus, Avast is blocking it. Avast is scanning it, really. Jesus, my own software. This version was actually a really nice one, as far as I remember. This version was actually really good. I knew later we came back to this version to check back what we liked about it. The lighting here is really nice, and the sounds are really good too. So yeah, that was a nice version, really. That's a really cool version. The lighting is so nice here, man. Wow. Sorry. Sounds are still really loud. Alright, let's run through quickly. Just have a look at what changed. Yeah, there's a new song playing here. This room changed completely now. This is a bit like it is right now. Way smaller. I think I should turn down the volume of that. No. Sorry. Industria. Yeah, this version was actually one of my favorite versions so far. Listen to the music now, it's going to change when we go in here. That was nice. Beautiful area, isn't it? I still like it to this day. Then there's like, it's crazy dark in here, I can't see anything. Also, the music is so loud. So let's turn down this volume even more. Yes, and let's grab some lamp because it's so dark I can't see anything here. No, the lamp is down here. I remember this. Alright, the lamp is here. So we need to go through this door. That's still the same as today. Still here? Still here, Steve? Cool.
Yeah, yep, still here.
I'm just...
I was just listening to the music
Yeah.
on that. It'll
Yeah.
do. It's really nice.
Isn't it?
Really nice. Shame for
Yeah.
talking.
So now... Still not. Wow. Okay. Okay, then we need some funnel and some... Oh yeah, look at this. That was scary, huh? We were really proud of that. I remember. You'll see.
What's that? Oh, sorry, yeah.
Man, that was exciting, wasn't it?
And I've
Me
forgotten
too.
that.
Alright, let's get the ingredients, the missing ones. I want to show you the steam room. Okay. Inventory is full. Chemistry lab tool. I just want to go through here. Alright, go back. This doesn't work. Right, there we are. Let's try to get into the steam machine room. Just want to see how that looks in that version. Okay. Chemistry lab key. Oh no! Oh god.
What happened?
Dropped the wrong items. I dropped the phosphoric acid.
You're not able to pick it up.
It's good, I got it.
I think the console's still enabled on this
Not
build.
for me, that never worked really.
Oh.
Okay, now we're going in. Okay, phosphoric acid, that worked. Steam room key, please, work. This is just a bloody mess. Oh no, it works. Yay, we're in. So this is beautiful, isn't it? This room is really beautiful, I gotta say. So yeah, this is actually also really different to what's going on now. I'm gonna end this demo here. But that was more or less the state of that version. Next version. Just 2 days later, then 3 days later. And then there's a big jump. There's actually a jump of nearly 6 months. Actually 6 months, just half a year. Let's do the big jump. And jump to... You, what, sorry?
I hope you can see a difference in 6
I hope
months.
so. That was exactly 2 years ago. 2 fucking years ago. Oh, I know why that was 6 months, dude. Now, first of all, there's loading screens.
Oh,
This is the levels. There is an intro music playing. There's our logo coming up. It's really intense. And there we are. A new level.
Very, very laggy one.
Yeah,
That build.
but beautiful one. I mean, it's looking good, I gotta say, dude.
Yeah.
And it's knocking on the door. There's voice actors.
Is somebody in there?
Is
Hello?
somebody in there? Hello. Oh, I don't know if Cromfell's still looking, but there's loads of boxes for him.
Hello? Solheim?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can actually. This is actually completely new. We built this. That took half a year. That took actually a fucking long time to do. But that was also the summer, and summer we had a big break going on. I remember. But yeah, all of this shit is physical, and it's really. That was just a huge amount of meshes and a lot of redesigning going on. Also the clock works. Oh yeah, he's coming back now.
I think there's someone in there. I saw Dr. Solheim headed this way earlier.
I don't think he's working tonight. Have you even checked if it's locked? Hello? Someone in there?
The fun thing is,
I heard the machine's working. It sounded exactly like a critical part of one of our tests.
The critical part? Are you absolutely sure about that?
Yes, I am.
Alright, hold on. Hey Ben, can you send somebody down here with a MasterCard? Dr. Ballman saw some activity in the control room. Could be some kind of malfunction, but we better double check.
yeah.
Yeah, sure,
He's
we'll
fucking
do.
intense.
Can you check the video cameras in the control room? Maybe you can tell me what's happening in there.
Sure.
Maybe Dr. Solheim just fell asleep while working late? That happens very often. To me, at least.
Yeah, maybe. But even Dr. Solheim isn't allowed to do that in this room.
Elias, are you there?
Yes, I hear you.
Alright, listen. The cameras are deactivated. I can't access them anymore. I just reported the situation to Rothfeld. He told me to set the whole facility to alert state. I've sent a security team down to you. Keep an eye on that door and get all people out of the area. Do you understand me?
Yes, got you. Hey, you heard the man. You gotta get out of here. Now!
All right, all right. I will look for Dr. Solheim. He must be
Yeah,
here
yeah.
somewhere.
He must be here somewhere.
In there?
I
Jesus.
tried that.
The door's blocked. There's definitely someone in there.
Get in that room, now!
Hey, open up!
Yay, I want open door.
Solheim was last in that room before the camera shut down. It's him.
Solheim, let us in!
That door moving looks actually really good, I think. Okay, there's also a weapon here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the first version of the pistol. Marcus is asking, what references have you used for the scenarios? I mean, other games, books, movies. They look great. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Ow, my ears. Ow. That hurt. It's so loud. The pistol is crazy now. Watch out. What's going on with the pistol?
I'm listening to that cutscene, man. It's
Isn't it?
great.
Books, movies, scenarios. Essentially, I think this one didn't really have any reference, really. Just general stuff. You got anything in mind, Steve?
Not really. We kind of had the purpose for this
Yeah.
game before the concept, didn't we? You know, like we kind of built it around what we needed
Exactly.
to do, and we just kind of looked at photos from offices in that area
Yeah.
and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
That was
Yes,
about it, really,
exactly.
wasn't it?
That was a story going on. Then we just looked at reference images, basically. So yeah, the big room. That big room. Still all in the game like that, more or less. It looks a bit different, but yeah. Then you gotta call the big bridge with a button here. And then the bridge is coming over. Still really proud of this, man.
Yeah, and then we do you remember that bug we had with the bridge that was there for so long?
Yeah.
I don't even remember what it was. It was like it would skip forward or something, or it
Yes.
would like jump upwards
Yes.
or something like that.
Exactly. For
Ages.
For bloody
That's
bloody
very long.
ages. So yeah, this is crazy. So this is actually somewhat coming close to what the game is now. I mean, this is all nothing really happening. I'm just gonna go back. I think I can just open the institute from here, can't I? Continue institute. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so I fled, following my
That's
brother.
actually cool. Loading screens with text about a story. Oh god, yeah. That's all more or less the same. Let's go to the next version. Which is, again, 2 months later. Two months later. Oh. Now there was streets and other yeah, there was a lot of maps now. I don't know what that version actually looked like. I don't remember that. I think it was more or less this. No, that was another new version. Crazy. Now that's really close to what the game looks now.
What was the date on this one, sorry?
That was January 2018. Yeah, that looks already way different, doesn't it?
So this is when we fucked out the rest of the game with the new story
Yes,
concept.
exactly. There was a new story concept.
It's crazy, man. Look at all these different builds.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that is a crazy version too. That is also really. You can run so crazy quick in this version. Holy crap. Jesus.
Yeah, we stopped that pretty quickly.
Yeah, that was good that we stopped it. I don't know if I can actually access the streets in this version. Can I? I think it's bugged. No, it's not. So that's the streets. Yeah.
And is that the new
Yeah.
map now?
With weapons inside. Textured.
Ooh.
Yay. All the weapons are here.
Nice.
I mean, they're bloody ugly, but it's working, I guess. Oh god, pistol. Reload. Haha, haha. Oh god, my ears again, sorry. So yeah, that was something. Bloody empty too. Yeah, that was the streets I showed before. But even the version before that. So.
Oh yeah. Right.
I just wanna. I really just wanna see how the gunplay feels. I just wanna make that really.
The first part of that level that you just played there, well, still playing perhaps, is like the scales aren't too over the top.
That's true.
Not too bad.
That's true. They're okay.
The first part of this level, but then after you get like into the
Yeah.
hotel, beyond that, that's when it starts
Yeah.
just going nutty. Just
That's
really
true.
silly.
Wow, I did. So that was May 18 actually.
Right.
Now we're going.
So that's not much more than a year. May.
What was it?
Oh yeah.
Was it that
Year
version
now.
actually? I think I just played another version, if I'm right. Let me just have a look. Was it? Yeah. Awesome. That was May 18, yes. And going to October 18, which is we have October 19, so that's 1 year ago now, what I'm playing now. 1 year ago, the game 1 year ago. There's music in the main menu. So the soundtrack developed a lot in that time. I'm gonna jump into just the streets straight. I don't know if that works in that version actually. I think not. No, this doesn't work in that version. So this doesn't work. But we can have a look at the Institute. . Institute now has proper foliage. So that was actually a version short before the first alpha we shared with our community. Just really loud, sorry. Yeah. So this has some icons. This actually looks really good lighting wise. There's foliage going on. There's footstep sounds for metal and different materials. And it's really laggy, sorry. The whole how you use stuff has changed a lot. Now you open the inventory with tab and you just use everything with E. You still here, Steve? Cool.
Yes.
Um,
That was because a lot of the, well, all of the earlier builds weren't using keybinds. They weren't.
right.
There wasn't like actions. Well, there wasn't like keys mapped to actions. There was basically just everything was mapped to specific input keys, which is why everything had to be separated onto its own key, because the game couldn't filter like if you were in the inventory to do something else, or if you weren't in the inventory to do.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
Nice.
It's so primitive. It's crazy.
So in this case, we actually have an enemy here who is going to wreck you into pieces. Because you should just not fight this guy, he's just way too powerful. And he's just going to, wreck you. So I won't just bother with him anyway. Oh god. Yeah, he's just wrecking you like crazy. And he's scary as fuck. I don't want to mess with this. No.
Did you get killed?
No, I didn't get killed.
I still really like the concept.
Yeah, the concept of him is still nice. Just gotta wait till he's gone. Please, leave. Leave. Come on. Okay, he's coming. Phosphoric acid, please. Use. Use, please. No.
Do you have a weapon?
Yeah, next, but it's really shit against him.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the Institute, looks cool, blah blah blah. We can't leave this place anyway yet, I think. So yeah, that's that version. And then we are at even one more month later. What do we have? Can we open the streets now? I don't know. I think we can. It was just a really buggy mess, if I remember. Can we? Yes. Yes, I'm in the streets. Jesus, that was the next big level for us, right? Wow. So different, man. even this as a, you know, I kind of consider this as a newer level. Still looks so different here. Feels so different. Can't. Oh, I don't know how that works anyway here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Marcus, no, it's not. It's not planned to be open world. It's a linear story shooter, actually. Nah, open world would be too much for us. We're just, you know, not many people, and that'd be just too much work for us. It's a nice concept, though. We also enjoy like a linear story game, kind of, you know. So yeah, this is actually quite linear.
Seeing this again is
Isn't
so
it?
funny. It still has like the old lighting system
Yeah.
as well.
Totally has. So yeah, this is ow. Really fall damage, nice. That's a nice place, I think. Still this backyard, the red one. The red backyard. And there's some interiors already, and there's some enemies. And he's waking up. And he's coming. But I don't have any weapon for some reason. Just gonna jump out a window. So yeah, this is more or less, like layout wise, really similar to what we have already, like still in the map. This is really much the same. But it kind of ends here, you know. At this point, the map's just getting really ugly and unplayable. It also gets lucky if I don't stream here at this point, because we fucked up the performance. It's getting really laggy now here for me too. So yeah, I probably should end this demo here. Nevertheless, also it's really dark, I don't see anything. It's completely empty still here. Oh yeah, I can give me the weapons, that'd be interesting. Can we make the game... I don't know if you added already like everything to the... Oh yeah. Let's try the weapons. Ow. Still really loud. Yeah, it's loaded draw calls, Muji, definitely. Loaded them. So yeah, you're right, that's the reason why this is laggy here. Animations are fucked up. I want to turn this down, but I can't. Oh yeah, I can. Ah! Huh. Really laggy animations and jump, you know, just not nice. So let's quit this really quick. You still here, Steve? Now he might be gone. Ah, okay, yeah, he's back in a sec. So that was 11th of November. Then we have the public alpha, if you can see, as you can see, which was kind of nice. People only had access to the first two levels, and that was okay, I guess. The alpha was okay. It ran quite nice. The first alpha was essentially cool. There was a call at the beginning you can't understand at all. It's just muffled. Just fuck them some filters. Hello.
Hello.
This is Alpha 1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The official.
The official Alpha 1. It's already too late. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot we had the offices. That's one.
Yeah. We had the offices and
Institute, yeah. 2 levels.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, it's really loud.
Alright, dude, I gotta
That's
get
cool.
going.
Me too, actually, soon.
Um,
I'm just gonna finish this really quick.
I'm just gonna leave you a link on. There's that obviously needs to be changed.
You leave the link, sorry, what?
There's a link in Discord for something we need to do.
Oh yeah, cool.
There's some stuff in there that we gotta change.
Yeah. Alright,
Just to
that's
start
cool.
with.
We'll do that.
So maybe tomorrow and then
Yes,
post
let's
it.
do it. I'm here tomorrow a bit later, actually. Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's actually 2 appointments I gotta go to tomorrow, but I'll be at the in the evening. I'll be here again, but I'll read through the stuff later and I'll try to get some shit done there.
If you just write a couple, like before tomorrow, if you can just write a couple lines of who the
Yeah.
guy is, I can just type it up.
Alright, okay.
And then I could just post it
That's
somewhere
good.
when I go.
Perfect. Coolio. Alright. So yeah.
Alright, man, I'll catch you tomorrow and at some point. And
Alrighty.
yeah.
Let's do it. And I wish you good night, dude.
Cheers, man.
Catch you later,
Catch you later.
Steve. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, so this is the first alpha. That's actually really close to what the current game is like, at the beginning at least. There's even another... Steve is going, say bye to Steve. So yeah, first alpha was quite cool actually, we were really happy with it. It went all quite smooth. We got a load of feedback. Yeah. So that was a cool version. Music is playing. It's all actually quite magic to release this to people and just get their feedback back. That was great. That was some really exciting hours, the release night. It was just the alpha. I can't imagine how it is for the finished game. It's just crazy. After all these years. So yeah. Don't know if you can hear in the stream, but there's some voice acting going on for the chamber here.
Welcome to the Extraterrestrial Sender and Receiver Mark II. Before entering the sender, please note the following instructions. Firstly, wear a safety helmet at all times.
This actually runs really smooth now.
Secondly, never enter the chamber alone. Thirdly, in rare cases, foreign matter can be left over from prior experiments. Please refrain from touching such materials to prevent contamination. Lastly, under no circumstances should employees attempt to override systems using drinking bird toys.
Yeah. drinking bird toys. Hey Shady, hello. All good, man? Shady, the mod of our Discord is here. Which? No. Minecraft? Where? I don't see Minecraft. I'm just gonna go in because I want to play the next version. Yeah. Go in here, it's really intense, and press on a button. Ooh. And you gotta press the button again, yes. Looks like Portal, doesn't it?
Error. Living organism detected.
Sequence failed.
Sequence failed.
Retry. Yes. Okay. Let's do it. Minecraft in the description of the stream? I don't know why. I also didn't see it. What do you mean? That's scary. I don't remember setting this up like that.
System override initiated. 30 seconds.
And now it happens, boys.
25 seconds. 20 seconds. Artificial zero gravity activate. 15 seconds. Chamber escalating. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And so we changed dimensions. Yeah, might be it, Muji. I hope so. So yeah, then we're back in the Institute. And the server actually only includes the Institute. There's some combat going on, blah blah blah. It's already stiff still. I don't want to play through the whole thing again. But yeah. Oh yeah, what about the weapons? It's really interesting to see how they all animations are all fucked up basically. I don't wanna destroy my ears, so let me turn this down a bit more. Yeah. Look at that. Oh man. Whatever, that was fun. So that was the first alpha. Actually, quite a few people played that. Then 25 of oh, what was that? That was a huge. That's not correct. That's correct. Sorry, yeah, it was correct. Well, an alpha 2 is actually this. You could only play the streets in that version. And this version is already really different again from the first alpha. So that alpha was actually quite recently. That was going on in the summer. Alpha 2. It featured loading screens and it should actually feature a loading system that we could load levels and save, but that sadly didn't work. So that was really sad. Yeah, Alpha 2. Let me turn down the volume again because it's way too loud. So yeah, this essentially now features a proper note system, which is clean text, right? And actually proper supply crates with stuff, with ammo to get. Also the whole movement system is way nicer. Also we have exploding barrels. Just keep that in mind. Also there's loading voice actor telling you a lot of stuff about the story here at this point.
I greet you, young lady.
We have
Let me
subtitles.
introduce myself. My name is Larvik Casper.
We have a lot of graphic options in this version added. So you can actually set up quite some nice stuff here. You can actually also deactivate the subtitles if you don't want to.
King of Hakavik. I can't hear you
That
anyway.
was actually a big thing for us. Subtitles.
So save yourself the trouble. Our dialogues will seem more like monologues on my part. But that's fine with me.
I'm just gonna play through combat so you can actually see how the combat is.
Merely a speck on the pavement. Dust. Where would we be going? I suggest you move to the station and enjoy a little round trip in one of our steam locomotives. You can buy the
Let's
tickets
go up
on
there
board.
and quickly
Don't
go
worry,
through.
it's affordable. We don't want to frighten away our beloved guests.
Well, note, now you can see you can cleanly check out the notes. Way cool, I think.
Your position. The next train leaves in you'll be one of the many people who would like to have one of the much sought after seats aboard the Hakavik Metro. The fastest way is up at the Red Tower with the clock. I wish you much pleasure.
The red tower with the clock. That's it. Some ambient music. And some combat, yay! New animations by our animator, Ben. Really laggy here, sadly. Don't know why that was. Kind of fucked us up. But yeah, that's the first form of really fun combat. We improved it a lot in the next version. So yeah, that was Alpha 2. It's actually quite long. I don't want to play this whole through because I'm really tired. But just to finish this, just gonna show you the burp. Check my fellow gamers. Burp check. Who are you, Demonkos? You have to be a Discord user if you know this. Jesus. Just was checking some new memes in our Industria Discord server. It's just crazy what's going on there. Okay, it just loads up. I'll try to be quick. Just want to show you the modern form of combat that we have now, which is way more fun than anything we had before. Alright, here we are. I'm sorry, I'm very tired. Alright, let's just quickly jump into the test map we have. If you see our Instagram content, you know this. Oh, it's Keith Guitar, of course. It's him. It's the one and only. Welcome. I'm happy you're here, dude. Okay. I'll just show you quickly what's going on here. So, these are the spawners, right? So we can just tick the boxes what they should spawn, what enemy type, right? Just gonna select the simple exiles. I'm just gonna jump into the game. Just loads a bit. It loads and loads and loads and loads. And it's loaded. Just grabbing all the weapons. No. Oh god. I thought I paused it. Sorry. Now I paused it. I can just go here and turn down the SFX volume. So there's some nice pickup animations now for each weapon. Yay. That one's broken. There's one here. Just grabbing all the ammo we can get. And then we got there's new sounds for changing weapons. Oh, then look at these guys. New sounds when reloading, right? We have sprint animations for the guns, right? It make the gun down, which looks way nicer now. Proper sounds when reloading. And new shot sounds. Also when they fall over there after sound now. It's a bit out of sync, I know. We're gonna change that soon. So yeah, this is actually proper fun now. This is actually a fucking shooter. That was perfect timed. So yeah, this is actually what we always missed. In the versions before, right? I was never really clear what the game is, and I think with this version it really is clear. We're just making a shooter with some good story. Oh, how we tripped. I'm sorry, buddy. But you're just some robot, right? So this is actually quite easy with the weapons because they're quite powerful. But we can set up more enemies and then it gets ugly really quick. So let's actually just say there can be not only 2 maximum per maximum per once at one time. Let's make 5 out of that and just see how we come along with that. Let's go for the weapons. Oh yeah, just gotta make it louder. So now it's actually quite a few of these guys. Yeah. You look at, they're not really powerful. Oh god. Jesus. Yeah, this gets really busy now. Jeez. So yeah, as you can see, I don't even have time now to look at the comments. I'm sorry, because I'm so busy playing this. But you know, this is fun now. This is fun gameplay. And we never had fun shooting gameplay before. So yeah, we're really happy about that. And we'll actually improve this even more. So that was one enemy type. There's other enemy types. There's also the scout, which is really nasty. You don't want this guy to be on your toes. We just all weapons first. Some ammo. Get quiet again. So you'll see they come around in a second. There they are. Look at these boys. They look funny, right? But they're not that funny because they kick the fuck out of you. They're really quick. That's the problem with them. So they really make you panic like crazy. Oh god. But yeah, you're right. A hidden level with these as hordes would actually be quite nice. But what we want to have anyway is in the game more like levels like these, you know? So fun levels like arenas where you walk in circles, where you can actually, you know, just move a bit. I really like, and you gotta fight more like hordes of them. Yeah, there's also more types of enemies. There is also the Assault, which is a ranged enemy. He's actually, he can shoot you from distance, right? There you see. Yeah, he's shooting me. Right, but if he's hitting you really, you get hurt a bit, and he's bugging through or whatever. But yeah. His animations are not really final. We need some more tweaking on them. That's him, and then there's also another one, which is the Heavy. Heavy is a grenade launcher type guy, and he's literally fucking you up. Like, this guy is not funny. He's also flying. Look, I'm nearly dead. So this guy's just bugged out. He's flying because of a bug. Yeah, but you know, you can imagine where we're going to, where we might end up. And I think the mixture between oh god, I'm fucked. Ow, 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 ow. There's someone right behind me. No, he's not. Oh god. I'm getting cornered. It's just really loud again, sorry. No, 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 no. Jesus. Up here I'm really safe. Jesus. He's probably flying because secretly a fucking bird. I agree, Muji. Yeah, they look like you're right, like a diabolic evolution of R2. That's true. It's really R2-like, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's not fair. They can reach me, and I'm standing here, just like an... Now I'm the diabolic guy, because I just fighting them for the top. But yeah, boys and girls, that's it. That's all I wanted to show you. So yeah, the combat has changed a lot. The levels have changed a lot. There's a train you can ride with now. All of this wasn't there before. And there's even some nature. Just show you this is the last thing. Okay, that's just very last thing. That's our beautiful nature. It's also a piece of Industria. But hey, this is all really, that's one of, don't know, I don't want to say it to any, I don't want to say anything to it. But yeah, this will also take some role later. Yeah, look at the sun. So this is the evening image and also the last image for today. Just need 3 hours of stream again, and I'm really tired. I've got to go to uni tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's definitely a conspiracy. They are definitely, yes, all of the robots are inspired by Boston Dynamics Muji. Definitely they are, all of them, like also the bigger ones. I literally looked at old Boston Dynamics footage and then did some concept stuff later. That was actually before Boston Dynamics went so crazy viral. At some point they went really viral with posting a lot of videos, right? Before that they weren't that popular. That's a few years ago, 3 years, 4 years. So yeah, yeah, it's all coming together after so much time. But we're still not done yet. Still some shit to do. I will get some sleep now. And I hope you had a good time watching me, listening to us. Thank you, boys. The forest. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you a lot for watching and for staying here. It was a pleasure, and we'll do more of these streams, definitely. So yeah, good night, sleep well, and good night everyone else. I'm going to end the stream now. Sleep well, take care, and see you next time, I'd say. Alright? Alright. Good nighty. Sleep well.